Bitcoin just dropped 6K, wiping out $1 in longs as whales flee to stablecoins. Meanwhile, Solana could hit 100 millisecond finality. Panic or the window you've been waiting for. Welcome to your daily 5-minute crypto brief with Satoshi and Nova. Today is August 18th, 2025. I am Nova.
I am Satoshi.
And today, we're definitely navigating a market that feels pretty cautious. There are some big macro things happening, but also some really compelling crypto-specific news. It's quite a mix of forces, actually. Let's try and unpack what really matters for you.
Okay, that cautious feeling. It's definitely out there. So what's the market pulse telling us right now? What are the key numbers showing?
Well, we saw a bit of a pullback pretty much across the board. Bitcoin dipped maybe around 1.6% down to $115,600. Ether fell a bit more, like 3% to $4,340. And yeah, most alts kind of followed suit. But what's really interesting, I think, is the stablecoins. Look at USDT. Held its peg perfectly, saw huge volume. Why? Because traders were rotating into them, looking for safety. That's not just a dip, that's a clear sign of de-risking, a real risk-off feeling in the air.
Right. So, okay, if that's how crypto itself is reacting, what bigger global forces were casting a shadow here? What influenced that shift?
Yeah, good question. Two main things, really. First, those Fed rate cut bets. There's still high markets are pricing in something like an 84% chance for a cut in September. Now, normally that signals easier money, which could be good, but the geopolitical stuff, efforts to broker peace in Eastern Europe, they actually injected a lot of uncertainty, especially with European leaders backing Ukraine just before this Zelensky-Trump meeting. That spooked the wider markets.
Yeah.
Classic flight to safety, and crypto, well, it felt the ripples.
Got it. Makes sense. Amidst all that caution, though, any glimmers of positive news? Maybe on the energy front, anything counteracting?
A small one, yes. Brent crude oil actually eased off a bit, down to $65.69. Seems linked to new U.S. sanctions on Russian oil being put on hold for now, and lower energy prices. That can directly help Bitcoin miners, other proof-of-work chains too, reduces their costs, maybe boosts profitability a little. It's something.
Okay, let's pivot then. From that macro view back to crypto itself. What was the single biggest crypto-specific event in the last day or so, especially with that cautious backdrop?
Oh, easy. The Bitcoin flash crash had to be.
Right. Tell us about that.
It plunged, about $6,000 from highs near 124K. And boom, over $1 billion in leveraged longs just liquidated, wiped out. This was genuinely one of the biggest single-day liquidation events we've seen in 2025. It's just a stark reminder, isn't it, how risky leverage is right now. Shows the market is super sensitive to shocks, and you can get these cascades really fast if momentum shifts.
Wow, $1 billion. Yeah, that's significant. Even on that kind of shakeup, the building doesn't stop in crypto. What exciting stuff is pushing forward regardless of the volatility?
Absolutely. And there's some really cool stuff. Solana's validators, they're voting right now on the Alpenglow upgrade. And this isn't just a small tweak. It's aiming for incredibly fast transaction finality. We're talking 100 to 150 milliseconds.
Milliseconds. Down from what, like 12 seconds now?
Exactly. Down from 12.8 seconds currently. It's a mass leap. It basically brings Solana into the realm of Web 2 network speed. Think real-time gaming, high-frequency trading, stuff where every millisecond is critical.
That is a huge technical jump. Okay, and speaking of things moving against the grain, we saw one token really rally, defying the market.
It certainly did. Chainlink LINK token just soared 18% in 24 hours, hit its highest point since early 2025.
And what's behind that surge?
Two big things driving it. First, there's the new Chainlink Reserve mechanism. It essentially creates automatic buy pressure for Linky using protocol fees. That's built-in demand. Second, and this is huge, a major data partnership with ICE Intercontinental Exchange.
ICE, as in the owners of the New York Stock Exchange.
The very same. They'll be feeding traditional market data onto blockchains using Chainlink's oracles. It's a massive vote of confidence. Shows TradFi really looking to use this blockchain infrastructure with Chainlink as a key bridge. Big win for them.
Okay, so putting this all together, the pullback, the macro worries, the flash crash, but also the innovation like Solana and Chainlink's moves. What does this mean for you listening right now?
Well, you're basically navigating these cross currents, right? You've got the longer-term hope from potential Fed easing, butting up against immediate volatility from geopolitics, and frankly, too much leverage washing out. Market analysts are definitely sounding a note of caution, saying sudden surprises could cause really rapid swings, makes timing things tricky.
So with that complexity, what's the key takeaway? How should people approach this?
Look, prudent risk management is just paramount. That flash crash should be ringing alarm bells for anyone over-leveraged. Honestly, a wait-and-see approach might not be the worst idea right now until we get some clear direction, because the market's next big move, it's going to be shaped by what central banks signal next, how the geopolitical situation evolves, and yeah, definitely that crypto innovation pipeline keeping things interesting.
What a packed deep dive. Really insightful stuff today. From those market pullbacks showing the leverage risk, right through to Solana's speed boost and Chainlink getting that massive institutional nod. We've definitely covered the essentials you need.
Exactly. And remember, just understanding these forces at play, that's honestly your best strategy for navigating these markets. Staying informed is key.
So think about it. What stands out most to you from all this? How might you use this knowledge? And maybe, what's one question this deep dive sparked that you want to look into more?
You've seen the crypto headlines. Now get the signals that impact your holdings. Money.ai scans 1.3 million signals a day, from token prices to Twitter sentiment, and gives you one personalized briefing. No hype, no noise, just your crypto edge. Download Money.ai. Stay ahead.